Do you also feel like life is on repeat lately and that people are a bit more distant or almost automated? Like something ended in the world, although nothing is wrong technically and everything seems to be fine, and people don't talk about it, they just seem vaguely unsettled. And many explain it as being stuck in a loop, or that something just feels off and something has shifted within our reality. Let me know in the comments what comes up for you. How do you notice that in your own life? Personally, I think people are just looking for more purpose. So I don't think the world is ending or anything like that, but I think Autopilot did, and also it's the end of a cycle. So let me explain what I mean by that. So for the past decades, we just basically lived on autopilot. We lived our daily habits, our routines, our 9-to-5 jobs, our expectations from our parents and society, and life was busy. And so autopilot just helped us to get through, right? Does that make sense? But now something has shifted and people are starting to ask deeper questions and looking for more purpose in their lives. And that is a shift that is happening collectively. All of a sudden we start to realize how repetitive our days were and how much of our lives actually ran on a script and how our conversation looped. So we kept talking about the same things over and over again in small talk with different people. And things we used to enjoy all of a sudden feel a bit flat and we might not enjoy them as much. And that doesn't mean anything's wrong with the things you did or they were bad or anything. It just means you're more aware and more present and you start to ask deeper questions. And this might feel a bit empty at the beginning because all of a sudden you have this unsettled feeling. So let me know in the comments what it feels like for you. Do you feel a bit bored or disconnected or unsettled? How does it come up for you in your life? So I remember years back that when my children grew older and they went to school, that all of a sudden I had to think about what do I want to do with my life, and did I want to turn autopilot back on and go into a 9-to-5 job? And so that's when I started to look inward and started to listen to my intuition. I meditated, I got into yoga and all that sort of thing. So that really helps to go inward and to listen to your subtle voice. It's very subtle and our mind is lots of times overpowering, so it's hard to hear. Just to try and listen to your intuition, and just breathing long and deeply can help to first of all balance your nervous system and to listen to your inner voice. Basically, it's like an update on your computer or on your phone. So in the beginning, after an update, it might feel a bit uncomfortable and a bit unfamiliar, and you don't know where maybe the icons are or whatever updated. But then over time, you'll get used to it, just like you get out of your comfort zone, and that is uncomfortable in the beginning, but then over time, if you keep doing it over and over again, then your comfort zone just expands and all of a sudden you're still in your comfort zone. So it's just in the beginning that it's a bit uncomfortable. I remember that when I started with meditation and yoga, and my mind was overpowering and it just kept telling me, this is boring, I don't really want to do this, why do I sit here? But then if you stick with it, after a while the mind actually surrenders and it becomes very sort of peaceful. But it just takes a little bit of practice. So if you stick with it, you'll get to that point. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just that once you upgrade and you have a greater awareness, strange things start happening. And so basically the old goals, they don't motivate you anymore. The old narrative doesn't make sense anymore. So it's just a bit of a shift that's happening where you might feel empty and unsettled, which is perfectly normal, and it doesn't mean anything is wrong with you. That's just your path, and as a collective we'll all go through it eventually, but you're just ahead of the curve and you're a bit ahead of everybody else. If this resonates with you and you're curious what comes after Autopilot, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and in future videos we'll go into more of what comes after that, what comes after Autopilot. So I'll see you then. Bye.